Leo, and happy February. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm Renee from Angelic Comfort, and I'm here with your February 2017 general and love reading for Leo, sun, moon, and rising signs. So when we take a look at this, just remember that some of this might resonate with you. Now all of it might. Check your moon and rising signs also, because you'll get a clearer picture, or one of those might resonate more towards you of what you're going through. Sometimes I like to tell people, depending on where you're at in your energy level and where you are on your path, some of these might have already happened or are going to happen, maybe even a couple of weeks after. It can take up to 3 months. So depends on where you are on your journey. But here we go. Okay. So this first full week of February, we have the throat chakra and we have strengthening bonds. And what's really interesting is when we talk about the throat chakra, we talk about communication. We talk about being able to speak a little bit clearly and more effectively what it is that you want to get across in an appropriate way. And usually what we do when we talk about the throat chakra, we like to associate Archangel Gabrielle, because she is the messenger. She helps with communication. So it's really important to be able to communicate effectively. So that's what's going to happen, is you're going to be able to start communicating effectively with, whether it be a boss, a family member, or even a partner or somebody that you're interested in. And in the process of being able to speak more effectively, what's going to happen is you're going to be strengthening bonds, and those bonds are going to strengthen for those like more on a personal level. And also when it comes to work or anything like that, when you effectively communicate and there's a better understanding, it brings people closer together in forming that teamwork. So the first week here, you're going to be, working on communication and talking with other people, or somebody that you need to get a point across to, or maybe you're having a disagreement with somebody, and what's going to happen is that you're going to be able to effectively communicate what it is that you need to say, and it'll bring you guys back together. Okay? And remember, we do have the lunar eclipse happening, the first of two, I believe this month, is happening on the 11th and carrying over through the 12th. And the energy from these two lunar eclipses is supposed to carry on through June. So really, really awesome, exciting stuff happening here. So as you communicate more effectively and these bonds start deepening a little bit, there's going to be a new dawn, a new beginning. Okay, the worst is behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. So it's like a new beginning, a rekindling of a relationship that you're already in, where things have been difficult, with the communication and everything, maybe just a lot of disagreements. And they're also saying make a wish. It's a magical moment. So definitely, focus on that. Communicate. What is it that you want? What is it that you're looking for? Like I said, whether it be in a relationship or whether it be, with work, family member, anything like that, a project that you're starting, make sure that you make that wish. It's a new beginning. Effective communication is very important in strengthening of bonds. As we head into the second full week of February, we have heal and lead. Okay, so when you start through this communication and the bonds start deepening a little bit, okay, you are also going to have some sort of healing for yourself and healing for other people, the person that you're trying to communicate with. Now, the thing is also, too, is to lead. And what they're saying is when you set the example, okay, when you set any sort of example through the things that you do yourself, like if you stay positive all the time, if you finish out what it is that you start, whether it be a project or a venture, or, you can multitask but stay on task and you stay grounded and focused, then you're leading by example. And that is what this is referring to. So through the healing process of staying positive, and being able to move forward, and the communication and everything else, you are leading others down that same path of positivity and communication. So it's really going to be a very good week for you, as people are going to be looking up to you. Now remember, we talk about positivity, okay? When we talk about positivity, we talk about watching your thoughts too, right? So anything negative that you think, anything negative that you speak, okay, is going to draw that. So your attitude, your thoughts, your words, okay, are going to be what's going to bring in what you want to you. So, and also those things that you don't want. Okay, so if you're constantly thinking negative thoughts, thoughts of dislike or hate for other people, whether it be people that you personally know or people that you don't personally know, or get involved in gossip or rumors, if you're always down saying things don't work out for me, so on and so forth, what happens is that's what you're going to draw into you. You're going to draw in more things. If you're scared or you're fearful, like a lot of people seem to be right now in the U.S., the more that you focus on that energy, on what it is that you don't like or what you fear, the more you are going to draw that in to your life and into the life of others. Our thoughts are very powerful. So make sure that you watch our thoughts here. Okay, and then we have friendship also in the second week. Make play dates. Go out and do things. Hang out with your friends. Laugh. Okay, if you feel like you're getting down or you're getting into a funk, go ahead and do things with your friends. It's playtime. Laugh a little bit. Relax and enjoy the moments to get you back into the mood that you need to be in to raise your vibrational energy level up, okay? The third week, they're talking about spread your wings and open up. And both of them go kind of hand in hand. Okay, so spread your wings. It's time to step forward. If you're thinking about going into business for yourself or changing your career, if you're thinking about, a new project, if you're interested in somebody, be yourself. Step out. Be the fool. Step out into what it is that, basically taking that leap of faith. Go ahead and do that. Now is the time. The timing is right. And you know that. So when you allow fear to overcome you, to keep you back to where you stay in this quote unquote comfort zone, or where you're comfortable with at this time, right? Then you're not moving forward. And life is about moving forward, taking baby steps and being able to, do the things that we want, the things that make us happy, the things that make us feel love, and to give love, receive love. And go ahead, spread your wings. Now's the time for you to shine and step forward down that path of your true desires, your wants, and your needs, okay? And we're not talking just love. We're talking about, like I said, it could be a job change. It could be relocating to a different area or a different state. Maybe some of you want to go to a different country, and open up. Open yourself up. Open yourself up to receiving and to giving. And also receiving messages. Open up your crown chakra and your third eye chakra, okay, to tone in or tune in on your intuition, to help you to receive the messages you need to do, and open up, again, practicing that communication, open up to other people. What is it that you want, what you need, and what you desire? And again, they're encouraging self-employment. If you want to go into employment on your own, now is the time to go ahead and step into that and to take that role. Make those steps. Start planning. Start moving forward. Do the correspondence. Do the research. Do the planning. Or actually start moving into it if that's already done. And empowerment. You're more powerful than you realize. So don't let this fear hold you back. Whatever it is that you are trying to move forward in, okay, or that you want to, and you allow that fear, which is a false emotion, a physical emotion that we keep within our minds, okay, and create it within our minds, which brings in negativity to us and into our lives, our personal being, then, we don't want that, right? So you're more powerful than you realize through your thoughts and your actions, okay, and clarity of belief and finding a balance, okay? Now, for the last week in February, they're talking about, when we talk about clarity of belief, it's maybe those things that you were so staunch on believing and, set in your ways and your thoughts, the way things need to be done, and they have to be done this way. This is the way I've always done them. I don't know any different. Things are going to change, okay? And also, you're going to get a little bit more clarity, whether it be about other people, getting clarity on how to move forward with this new job, getting more clarity on somebody who you might be interested in, or if you're in a committed relationship, it could be clarity more about the situation, if there had been disagreements, or maybe somebody's not feeling well, so they've been a little bit grumpy, and now you're understanding it. But your beliefs are your morals, your core, your base part of you, your thinking, and how you feel and believe things should be. Okay, so there's going to be some clarity. There might be some changes. And finding a balance is really important to stay grounded and balanced, okay? This might be around the time where we might be getting that other lunar eclipse. I'm really not certain on the dates, and I apologize. But if you look it up online, you'll find it. But finding balance is very, very important in life in general, and keeping it daily, keeping it, consistent. So they're saying you really need to find some sort of a balance, whether it be a balance within your relationship, within yourself, within that job, within this new adventure that they're telling you is going to come along. Okay, you need to find a balance in life. There's always balance. You can't work all the time and not have any play. It's got to be balanced out. You can't, what's the word I'm looking for? Totally getting tongue-tied here. But anyways, everything in life is a balance. Relationships should be balanced, okay, with the give and take, and the giving love and the receiving of love. All of that. Whatever it is that you are going through and this clarity is coming, you need to find some sort of a balance. And break free of the trap within your mind. Stop overthinking. Stop over processing or trying to figure things out too much. When you get stuck in your mind, again, you become stagnant. It's kind of like a bog. You're kind of stuck where you just kind of slosh around. You really don't go anywhere. Okay, so break free of those thoughts and those beliefs that serve you no purpose anymore. And know that if you're in an abusive relationship, or things have been rough at work, if you're looking for love and you just haven't found it yet, don't be down, because it's Valentine's Day this month. If you're not in a relationship, Valentine's Day is a very commercialized holiday. It's meant for spending a lot of money that a lot of people don't have. They put it out there, but when you love, whether it be in a relationship, friendship, or family members, love should be every day of the year, and it doesn't have to cost anything. When you love people, you express it every day by doing little things for them or telling them that you love them. So it's really important to understand, okay, that you are worthy, okay, and don't let anything, any holiday or anybody let you feel anything different, because it's about you, okay? And celebrate you, love yourself. If it really bothers you about Valentine's Day because you don't have somebody, celebrate you. Do something for you, okay? Go out and buy yourself the roses if that's what you want. Go, treat yourself. Buy the candy and the chocolate if that's what you're looking for. It doesn't have to be from another person, because it's about love, and you should have self-love too. Okay, so for those of you seeking a relationship, okay, if you're interested in somebody and you've been talking to them for a while, they're saying here that this could be the one. This could be the one. If you've been communicating with them for a while, or you've had your eye on them, you have that feeling that you've known them for a long time, things just flow smoothly. You guys really hit it off, and maybe you haven't gotten into the relationship, but you're kind of working towards the relationship. just let things happen, go with the flow, and just enjoy the time. But if you are interested, or somebody's going to come into your life here soon, that they could be the one. And because of the comfort level initially, right off the bat, okay, it's a past life relationship. So this is a soulmate. This is a soulmate. And soulmate relationships are, a lot of them right now are karmically coming in. And which means they're destined. They're destined. The people are destined to be together. This is a gift from God, a gift from the angels, from the universe, whatever it is that you want to believe in. Okay, you two are reuniting, and you've spent, probably several lifetimes together. Okay, and a lot of this is happening right now, especially in this time that we've all been going through, and the energy shifts and everything. Soulmates are connecting together. And I'm not going to say twin flames, and I'll tell you why. Twin flames are, yes, they're the opposite of you. They're the other half of you. But a twin flame could be one of your children. It could be a niece and nephew. Your twin flame could be a parent, one of your parents. Your twin flame could be a relative, okay? Your twin flame could be a boss or your best friend. Twin flames, people have the misconception of twin flames that they're always going to be romantically involved. Not true. Okay? Total misconception. They're not always going to be romantically involved. Twin flames will come together for a period of time, and they will achieve what it is that they are meant to achieve within that lifetime. And then a lot of times they separate, okay? They will separate. And twin flame relationships, a lot of the times in a romantic involvement, are very, very full of turmoil and ups and downs and the roller coasters. And it's almost like a dysfunctional relationship. So, before you think twin flame, the soulmate relationship is actually much better. Where twin flames, they come together, yes, to spread love, but it's not always with each other, and you're not going to have a sexual relationship or intimate relationship with your own child or your niece, your nephew, your mom or your dad, one of your siblings or a cousin. It's just not going to happen. So understand that twin flames are not always romantically involved. So this is a past life relationship. This is a soulmate relationship, and that's what I would rather focus on, and you believing. Okay, and they're saying this could be the one. It's definitely true love. And look at the way, he's like holding her. He's holding her here and here, and romantic feelings. I mean, this here, again, is the romance of a lifetime, the relationship of a lifetime. It is divinely guided, okay, and you guys are meeting up. And if you are single, this will definitely be, the perfect relationship of what you're looking for. For those of you who are already in a committed relationship or married, they're saying you could be with your soulmate already, okay, and that you're right on track with it. Some of you might have somebody be coming into your life, and you might be under in a committed relationship or married, and you might have to make a decision. So this is where the month of February is all about, remember, communication for all of you. For Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Now, when we look at the sexual magic here, Tarot, okay, you have the Hierophant. And Hierophant is basically knowing exactly what it is that you want, okay? And for those of you who are in a committed relationship, or those of you who are maybe seeing more than one person, okay, you want to make sure you know exactly what it is that you want. Things are going to be changing. Okay, because here's the Justice card right here. So if you are seeing more than one person, or somebody's you're seeing somebody and maybe they're seeing a couple of people, justice is going to be served. So it might not be in your favor, because things from the past could come back and bite you. So make sure it is that you know what you want. Okay, make sure you know what it is that you want, and stick with it. Because this can't go on for much longer, because justice is going to be served. Okay? But if you make the right choice, you make the right decision, things are done correctly. You know, if you find that one person, and you know, if you're single and everything else, you know, you got the Sun card, and the Sun card is about embracing and like good times, like things are brightening up. Things might have been dark within a relationship that you're in, things are starting to brighten up. Or for those of you that are single, that, you know, things are looking up, you found that soulmate, they've come, you know, you two have met, and there's brighter days ahead. It's bountiful, and there's a lot of fruit, okay? And we have the Two of Chalices, we have the Hanged Man, and we have the Swords. Now, here we have the Two of Chalices, two people coming together. They're coming together, they're loving each other. You know, this is definitely about love, and they're embracing. They're you know, this is like, this here is the soulmate card, basically, when we talk about the relationships and everything else, okay? And here we have the Hangman. So going into this, the Hangman is about sacrifice. It's about bonding, okay? It's about bonding in this deck and coming together and maybe making those sacrifices that need to be made within, you know, this relationship for it to work, okay? So you're getting closer, and there's that bonding, and you just kind of nonchalantly there. So it's not like the Hangman in the regular tarot deck. And we take a look at this, the Ten of Swords. We talk about communication again. Here's the threesome. Somebody's left crying. Okay, breakups hurt. Okay, so we go back here. We go back to the Hierophant, and we take a look at this, and we see justice. So make sure, because somebody is not going to be happy, and that somebody who's not going to be happy could be you, or it could be somebody, you know, if you're one of these down here, and it doesn't matter if you're male or female, because this is a generic reading, okay, a general reading, it's non-specific with gender, okay? So if this isn't you, and this is somebody that you're seeing, okay, justice will be served, somebody will be hurt. It could be them, or this could be you, okay? So make sure that you're on the up and up, that there is constant communication throughout the month of February for you guys, okay? And if you'd like a more specific detailed reading geared directly towards you, go ahead and go to my website, www.angelic-comfort.com, and set up an appointment, and we'll schedule you for your reading, and it'll take up to a week, depending on my schedule. So just to let you know. And again, celebrate you for Valentine's Day if you are single, and love yourself, okay? And until we meet again, know that I love each and every one of you, and I appreciate each and every one of you who watch these videos. And please know that I'm doing my best to give to you, and hoping that I can help others, okay? So until we meet again, namaste.